So to get started, I already have my eye primed and concealed. I only have foundation on this half of my face. This half is Au Naturel. So I use Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And you don't have to use this. Probably not a lot of people own it because it's from Italy. And I don't know if there's anyone that watches my channel that's from Italy. But this is the Kiko long-lasting stick eyeshadow. They're kind of like the Shade Sticks by MAC. But this is in number 13. It's just this really nice duochrome purple color. So like I said, you don't need to use this, but I'm just going to have it just as an extra base. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is taking a darker eyeliner, and this is to actually do like the actual cut crease itself. And this is a eyeliner by Olme from the Intense Eye Color collection. This is in Purple Amethyst. If I ever do a dark cut crease, this is normally the color that I use. So I'm just warming it up a little bit on my hand just because this product can be dry and it can be kind of tough to work with. So I recommend working in like little lines just to build it. Don't draw completely across. And then looking down is easiest, and then just connect, just like that. Very simple, and you can extend it down a little bit if you'd like, which I'm going to. I find it easiest when doing drawing the outline. If you do the outline first, do halfway into the middle, and then start on the inner corner and start drawing that line and then meeting it. I just think it works much easier than drawing all the way across the eye with that. The main purple color that I'm going to be using on this look is number 92 by Makeup Forever. It's coming up a lot darker on camera, but in real life it is the most vibrant purple anyone has probably ever seen. And I'm just taking that color with a little smudge brush. This is by Smashbox. And I'm just going to be drawing over where I took that purple, like that dark liner, and focus, like I said, most of the color on the outer portion of the eye and lighten your hand. It's easier if you need to hold it near the end, the closer you get into the inner corner. So just go ahead and line that line with a dark purple. So the next color I'm going to be taking is a darker purple, which is Fig 1. It's a matte 2 shade. So I'm just going to be dipping my brush in that same color. And like I said before, focusing that color on the outer portions of the eye because it is a darker color, and you can go ahead and just bring that higher up if you want. And just placing it on the line and kind of just smudging it in. Just like so. And then go ahead and place that along the entire line like you did that other shade. So the next color I'm going to be taking is an orange, and I'm just going to be placing the color right on my eyelids, and this is Off the Page by MAC. This was I don't know if it's a limited edition, but this came out with a collection I think last year. And it's a frost color, and I'm just taking a shader brush by Annabelle. This is the A8 brush. So I'm just literally loading this color on the brush and pushing it in, not dragging because I want as much color payoff as possible. So just applying that in the inner corner as well. And then when you get into the inner corners, not the inner corners, to the line, you want to lightly push your brush in and try not to get that orange color all over the purple. So just like that, make sure you have a fairly good line going across without getting the orange on the purple. So after the orange, the next color I'm going to be taking is black. I'm just using Carbon by MAC. This is from the Venomous Villains collection, that's why it's got the shiny packaging. And I'm taking this little e.l.f. concealer brush. It came with an eyebrow kit, but I'm just going to use this because it has a really tiny little top on it, just so it's really easy for lining stuff. And I'm going to go over that line just to make it more intense. And then you can go ahead and dip that brush back in there. Make sure you get a nice strong line. And then you're going to want to take that black color and line up by where that tape is and just pull that color out just to darken that up. So then the next thing that I'm going to be doing is taking a fluffy brush. I'm just using this one, it's from Sunny Kashuk, and I'm taking that same Makeup Forever color, and I'm literally just gonna be blending those colors together. So blending up, just so it's a lot higher up than it already is. Because there's a lot of layers of a bunch of like colors, but it's best to blend them all together. And now I'm going to go back in with Fig One, that same brush, and kind of just buff that color in there. So then for my highlight, I'm going to be using like a duochrome kind of color. This is from the Body Shop. I got this years and years and years ago. So it's broken and there's hardly any left. I'll try and show you it. I don't want it to get everywhere. But it's like this really light white blue kind of purpley color. And I'm just taking a the brush I'm using is a double-sided brush by Sephora, and I'm just taking the fluffy side of it and just applying that heavily to the brow area. Just like so, and I'm bringing that in to the inner corners as well, just to open up the eye a little bit because these colors are kind of dark. So just blending like that and then go back and forth between the two. I'm actually taking the other half of this brush, which is the shader brush, and I'm going in with Fig One, and I'm kind of just adding it there just for a little bit more color. And then I go ahead and just flip that brush over and blend any harsh edges out that might have already been there. So then, since the eyelid, it's just a flat orange, I wanted to have a little bit more dimension to it. So I'm adding another orange color. I'm going to be using this one. This is from my 120 Beauty Factory palette, and it is on the bottom, from the right hand side, the second in, next to that marbly color. And I'm just taking an angled brush, and I'm just patting that on, and this color is like super duper crazy bright, so I'm just tapping a bit off on my hand just so I don't get too much payoff, and I'm kind of just applying that right in the outer part just so there's a darker color. I don't like having a flat wash of color on the lid. I think it's too boring, so I'm just pulling that in and just kind of drawing with that, just like so. So then the last color I'm going to be doing before I apply the glitter is the color Authentic by Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. It's just this really nice rusty kind of color. And I'm taking a flat lighter brush. This is from Sunny Kashuk as well, from the Dripping in Diamonds collection. And I'm just going to apply that right by the lash line. And kind of just pulling it up. And in the outer part, and just tracing the edges lightly of where that orange connects with the purple, just so there is more shadow. So for the glitter, I'm using, for my base, the NYX's glitter liner in Disco Queen. It's kind of dark for the orange, but I never really use this, and it's fine because it's going to be covered up anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. So I'm not putting it on the entire lid, I'm just putting it on where the orange is, on the outer part of the eye. So I'm just lightly applying that there and pulling it in almost to the middle. And it's okay if it comes out in chunks, because you can just go ahead and blend that glitter liner with your finger. So just like that. So for the glitter itself, I'm using NYX's Glitter Mania, and this is the color Apple. And I'm just using a Q-tip that is soaked in Fix Plus just so I can pick it up. And I like using the Q-tip with the glitter because I can literally just like dip the Q-tip right in there because it fits in there perfectly. So it'll just be sitting like that, and then just press it on the glitter. And there is a reason why I didn't do my foundation, because I really wanted to use glitter and I didn't want it all over my face. So just like that. Another glitter all down my face, so I'm gonna go put some liner on, some mascara, and my fake lashes, which are 111s by Ardell, and I cut mine down so they fit my eyes better, but they look like that, just to get a basic idea. They are really long. These are my longest pair, so I'm just throwing these guys on, and then I will come back and show you how to do the rest of the face. So for the rest of the face, after you have put your foundation on and concealed and everything, I'm just going to be lightly setting my face just with a little bit of Makeup Forever HD powder, just because I don't like putting blush and bronzer straight on my face so I've been powdered, because it seems to not apply as smoothly as it could. So just a very light coating of that. And I really think this stuff makes your skin look great. So then the next thing I'm going to be doing is contouring my face a little bit. This is my Cover FX medium powder, matte powder. And I'm just taking my angled brush by Sigma, the F40. I'm just applying that just in the hollows of my cheeks, my temples a little bit, and then just around the face. Just like so. Something very light, and yes, Sheldon is playing video games in the background if you didn't see the TV. And for the cheeks, I'm going to be very lightly applying a little bit of Oasis blush. I know you might be thinking this is a little bit dark, but it really warms up the face. So I'm just applying that, starting on my cheekbones more than just the apples of my cheeks, and just blending it forward and back. So I'm just dipping my brush in the powder a little bit, just like this, on the back of my hand a little bit, and then whatever's left. So just like that. So since my eyes are really dramatic, obviously, I'm going to be taking a little bit of an OCC lip tar. I'm not too sure the color of it. It's just like pretty much one of the lightest nudie colors that they have. I honestly have no idea what the name of it is. I got it like two or 3 years ago, and never apply a lip tar without a brush. It never ever seems to go well. So just like that. And this like is the most amazing nude if you have fair skin and you want your lips to be like the exact same color as your skin, then definitely check out this color because it is amazing. And on top of that, I always go back to this color for a nude lip gloss. It is my Estee Lauder Golden Goddess lip gloss, like the color's Golden Goddess. And I'm just taking a little bit and just applying it just to the center of the lip, just to give it a little definition, a little bit of sheen, because if you're not aware, OCC lip tars dry matte, so they can tend to dry out your lips, so it's nice to have a gloss over just to moisturize just a little bit. So this is the finished result. This is the eye, high cut crease, nude lip, nice cheek, and I applied a little bit of white liner just to brighten my eye up a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed the look, and I will talk to you guys soon.